guys, welcome to Keto Country Homestead. Today I am doing a little bit of pest management on the homestead, and I am using Molly's herbal formula for deworming. For deworming the goats and sheep, dogs, cats, what else? Rabbits, they don't need them, but I might do them anyways. Chickens, I've already done the chickens in the front yard. I already did the cats, we already did the dogs. Now I am making little treat balls for the goats so that they will eat their worm meds. Some people will sprinkle it on their food, but I want to make sure they get it. I don't want it sitting at the bottom of a bowl somewhere. I want to make sure they get it. So I'm making some little treat balls, and what I did was I put some of the worm formula in a bowl, and I have 8 goats and sheep now. So for the bigger ones, they got a tablespoon of the formula, and the smaller ones got a teaspoon. So I put that in a bowl. I put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there with the mother for extra benefits. It's good for them. So I just use that as a wet. They're crying. I use that as a wetness, and then I used molasses because they love to eat molasses, and then I sprinkled in some black oil sunflower seeds because it is good for them, and I like them to get a little bit of sunflower seeds. And then I'm mixing it up, and then I'm gonna try to form it into little balls or just put a little bit in my hand, but it's gonna go into balls. So basically, for one goat, an adult goat, it's gonna look like this. And I'm probably going to mask it because it is very strong. It smells very strong. Lots of herbs in there. So I'm gonna mask it with some sunflower seeds. I'm just gonna press them in a little bit. There's already some in there, but it's good for them. So that'll be one. I want to actually see if the dog will eat a little bit. Good girl. Yep, she's gonna eat it. Slowly but surely, hopefully. And if she doesn't like it, then maybe she'll leave this stuff alone. So I have 4 adults and 4 babies. And 2 of the adults are much bigger than the other adults. So I'm gonna make them 2 big ones. And then this is for the next one. So those are for the big ones. And now I'm gonna make little treat balls for the little ones. Is it yucky? I might have to put his in his bottle because he's not used to eating yet. Oh, she loves it. She's going for it. That's great. Good girl. That's gonna keep you healthy. Luna has no problem eating this. Good job, Luna. That's nasty. It looks like I've been handling poop all day. All right. She got hers. I can get the rest of them. Here. Oh, Mama. Here's yours.
You already got somebody.
Good girl. She ate it. I finally got him to realize that it tasted good. It took a while. I had to pry their mouth open and then shove some in, and then they realized it was good. And separating them really helped. bringing him out here so he can just concentrate on eating this. Good job. Now you won't get wormy worms. You're a good boy. It is really windy, but I just wanted to share we got our first egg of 2020. I've been waiting for eggs for a really long time. The chickens in the backyard are not laying, and I just found this one in this coop, which is, I just moved several chickens in here last night. The easiest time to move chickens is at night because you can pick them up because they're roosting for the night. Anyways, so I moved a bunch of chickens up here. There have been a few, but now there's more than a few. How many? 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 or 9 chickens in there. It's really windy. My hair is a mess. But, yeah, they are building compost for me. As soon as I can, I'm going to be building a fence all along here for my food forest, and I'm going to put all the chickens up here. These ones have been doing a good job, but I would need more chickens working on this project. So if you've ever watched Honest Open Permaculture, this is kind of similar to what he's doing. I just have mine, it's not in a closed-in coop because I can't do that right now. Anyways, this is what I'm doing. Still building soil, doing what I can to save money, and still do everything I can in the winter time. Even though it doesn't feel like winter right now, it's like 72 degrees. Doing what I can this winter to stay productive and continue to build the homestead. So basically, they go in here at night and they roost on those roosting bars, and I feed them in the pile of compost, and they just tear it up, and then I will stack it back on the pile. I'll pile it back up once they get it too low, and then it'll start cooking again. So yeah, they're doing good. They really like it. I know it's a small enclosure, but they have plenty of space to get around and tear up the compost, and they have plenty of food, and they love it. I think that one with a spike on his head, I think that's a rooster. I'm not sure. I heard a rooster crowing this morning, but it could have been the one in the backyard. I doubt it, only because the windows were open last night, and I heard the rooster kind of in the front yard, but sound travels weird around here. So these chickens are so pretty. These chickens I got from Angela at Tall Weeds and Rust. I got the eggs and I hatched them, I think in June or July, and that's where we got this egg, which is really dirty because the chicken didn't use a nest box, but we're okay with that. It's still an egg. I love watching them tear up this pile, though. It's really fun. And I'm going to make this enclosure bigger now that I've moved chickens, but I just did this in a pinch the other day just to get them out and get them tearing up this compost. But I only had 4 out here at that time. And I will show you how the cabbage is doing. The cabbage is doing great. I haven't covered this at all, and we've gotten a few frosts. And this one looks really good. And this one is like perfection. It's so cute. And then the broccoli is doing okay. I'll try to show you how the broccoli is doing. Yeah, there you go. There's some new growth. I think I'm just going to take the leaves off and eat them, you know, as we go. And there's our watchdog. She's so good. She takes care of the chickens and sheep and goats. She's good. She's about to be a year old. Yes, she is. February 6th. She's a good girl, too. Alright guys, it's starting to rain, so I'm going to go inside and get ready for a white elephant party that we're going to tonight. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me for chores and checking out what's going on around the farm. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.